In this video, I'm going to show you how to use the existing images on your web page to make more images, to make more custom images that you can upload yourself. So basically, the easiest way to do this and to keep proportions so that you don't mess up the way things are kind of laid out on the website, or even sometimes if you upload images that are too large, it can cause rendering problems, and sometimes even slow your website down. So the easiest way to get around that is so if you select on an image and you can move it like that, if you can move it, that means that you can change it. So let's say that this is an image that I want to change out. I'm going to save this to a folder on my desktop, and I'm going to call, okay, so it's already called Mosaic 4, and you can see that I've already kind of saved it there, so I'm not going to do that again. But I've saved it into a folder on my desktop. So save this image as eQuest Images is the name of the folder. It doesn't matter what the folder's name is, but yeah, as long as you know where to get it from your desktop. So then I'm going to go to Photoshop, and I'm going to open that image, right? So I'm going to go to my desktop, find the eQuest Images folder as I've named it here, and I'm going to open that image, okay? And then what I need to do is find an image that I actually want to replace that with, right? So I'm going to go to eQuest, and in my case, I've got a nice little eQuest folder. I'm going to select the image I want. I'm going to place it. Now, so I've placed this image here. You can tell that it's too big. I've got that layer right where that image is selected. And then I'm going to go to, so you see there's two layers here. If I remove them, right, this is the layer that I'm actually working with. And go to Edit, and then Transform, or Free Transform actually is the one you want. So go to Edit and Free Transform. And you see that I get these nice little toggles. So once I have the toggles selected, that's telling me that I'm ready to transform the image. I'm going to hit Command 0. When I hit Command 0, you can see that it does a nice thing here. It gives me all my toggle marks so that I can select the one that I want. I hold my Shift key down, which will keep the proportions when you're scaling. See like that, it's like all nice, keeps everything uniform and keeps my proportions correct. If I don't hold the Shift key down, what I could do is squish the image, and I don't want to do that, right? So hold the Shift key down, and then I'm going to get it where I want it. I'm going to hit Command 0 again once my toggles are gone, and I got the toggles to go away just by clicking off of the image. And I don't like how that horse's nose is cut off, so I'm going to just keep kind of working with it until I get it to where I want. Now I want to create a format that can go onto the web. So go to File, Save for Web. Make sure that my JPEG option is selected. I want to make sure everything is saved in the lowest format possible. I want it to be optimized. The main reason that I want that is because I want to make sure that these images are as small as I can get them so that when they're on the website, they're not causing any rendering problems and they're not slowing down any viewing opportunities or any viewing experiences that a user might have. Also, kind of pay attention to these numbers here, 364, 392. That's the sides of your image. You want to kind of maintain that when you get to the website so that you keep the proportions the same. So click Save. And then I'm going to go back to this folder that's on my desktop, right? So eQuest Images in my case. And then I'm going to save it. I've got some other images I've been working with here. I'm going to save that as Individual Giving Horse 3. All right? And it really doesn't matter what you name it, just as long as you remember what you named it. So I want to change out the individual giving image here on this page, and I've got it open in Firefox. And I go back over to Chrome where I've got it, in my case, the admin, I've logged in. I went over to Pages, and then I found my individual giving page. I'm going to click Edit, and then I'm kind of using this type here as kind of a frame of reference. I know I need to see individual giving, each gift no matter the size. I find that it's here, but the image I want is to the left, right? So I know so the copy is my frame of reference, individual giving, each gift, but this is the image over here that I want to. It should be in there. Oh, look, there it is. Okay, so I know that's the image that I want. So I'm going to delete that. I'm going to select Add Media. I'm going to go to Upload Files. I go to that folder that was on my desktop. I know that was the image that I wanted. Open. Okay, see how it's selected, then I'm going to go, it's already selected, so go Insert into Page. And it's not exactly looking like it was before. I need to make sure that I get it to the way that it was, so I want to make sure that it's left justified. And it also looks like it might be a little smaller, so let's open it up and see what's going on there. Alright, so it actually chose a size for me. I want it to be aligned left, but I want it to actually be its original size. Remember I said pay attention to those numbers? So 364 by 392 is the original size. That's what I want it to be. I want it to be the full size. So I'm going to click Update, and then I'm going to click Done. And then I'm going to preview that change. I want to kind of see what that looks like. I have a feeling that we're going to adjust this a little bit, right? So see how it's a little bit high right there? When I do that, it's higher than it was before, because if you remember, the bottom of that image actually kind of came down here. So what I'm going to do is kind of go ahead and cheat that just a little bit. I'm going to go back to that panel. Go back here, and I'll kind of click away, so that I can kind of get before the image, and hit return a couple of times. Let's see if that gives me a little line. Make sure you two return that time. So I'm going to return this. Yeah, it kind of got me to a nice little where it's going down here. It's going to line up a little bit with the image. We're not going to get it perfect because this is the web, but we got it pretty close. So I like that. So I'm going to go ahead and click Update, which saves the image, right? But then I realized that's not exactly the image that I want there. Right? So now this is permanent. Okay, so what do? I go back, I can actually do the same thing. I go to Edit, delete that image, and maybe this one I'll upload it, and that's already in my media library. Yeah, that's fine. That's nice. Mosaic. This was the one. That's it. So this one page. I want to go left justify again. Back. Sign, update. I'm going to do it twice. Update. Save. It's pretty nice. That is how you change images easily to keep your proportions and keep images the same on your site.